Hello, everybody. Osok here, coming to you on this rainy, stormy afternoon of September the 7th, 2025, from San Antonio. And today I'm going to be sharing uh, a quick desktop review of this little baby right here. This is a Colt Cobra. And let me go ahead and clear it for you so you can see. No shells. Okay. And as you can see, this is the new version that Colt has released, and uh, basically is stainless steel. It's the reissue of the old Colt Cobra. It actually came out with these before the King Cobra, and I actually have my King Cobra here too to show you the difference. And so these are 6-shot 38 special revolvers. A lot of the features are really the same as the King Cobra, the stainless steel. This one has the polished finish, as you can see, not the matte that they started out with. The triggers are the same, and the barrels on these, of course, are tapered, all right, as is the underlug, versus the King Cobra has a straight untapered barrel. So these also have a slightly thinner top strap, and overall they're at least an ounce lighter. So this is like 25 ounces versus the 26, I think, is what it is for the King Cobra. And this one came with a brass bead front sight, but I did change it out with a marbles orange fiber optic sight. I actually got one for my King Cobra as well, but I used a green one for that. I'll show you that in a minute. But really like these revolvers a lot. I didn't need this because, of course, the King Cobra can shoot 38 special. But I just wanted, I came across this and it was such a good deal that I just couldn't pass it up. It was, like $519. So it's just like, wow, how can I pass up a deal like that? That's way under what they typically are. So I took advantage of that. And then they had $100 rebate going, or they do right now with Colt. Now, of course, I submitted that, and I have to say, unfortunately, Colt is trying to mess with me. I sent in the UPC, and they sent it back and said I didn't send it or something. The wholesaler where I bought this had a app on the site where you could automatically submit for the not automatically, but you could put the information in and submit for the rebate. And so I did that, and I attached a picture of the UPC like it said to do, and then they send me a letter, snail mail, telling me that I didn't send the UPC, trying to avoid paying that $100, I guess. So I'll have to follow up with that, I guess, and send them a hard copy or something like that, and challenge them to see if they'll send me that $100. So I'm not happy with that, but I am happy with the revolver. Fit and finish is excellent. Again, as you can see here, all the tolerances are very tight. The finish itself is beautiful. It's got the Colt markings on the barrel, as you can see there, and of course the rampant Colt back here. And just like its brother, the King Cobra, you pull back on the cylinder latch to release it. And of course, again, it's 6 shots. That's a better picture of that sight picture for you there if you want to see how that looks. See, it's got the gutter and the dot. And a very simple sight up, but it works good. Now, just like the King Cobra, when I took it to the range, it shot right to point of aim. Matter of fact, I'll put a picture of the first target that I shot, the first 6 shots. You'll see I pulled one up to the upper left. I think that was the very first shot, and getting used to the trigger. But then when I kind of settled down, I got the rest of the 5 right in the middle, right where you would want them to land. So I'll show you that picture. And so it did. Of course, it functioned with everything great. It's a revolver. The action's working wonderfully. It's so smooth. The trigger is exceedingly smooth, and the single action, double action, both are excellent. Just like it's almost identical to the King Cobra. And you know, you may ask, why did I get this when I've already got the King Cobra and it can shoot 38 specials? Well, because I can. All right. You know, you don't get it's not often that you get a good deal on a Colt. They usually go for premium prices. And when I saw that, I just couldn't help myself. So uh, there you go. And of course, this one has the same Hogue model grip. I believe that's who makes these for Colt. They have the Colt emblem on them, but I'm pretty sure these are the Hogue model grips. Okay. Now here, just to show you, like I said, the difference between the two revolvers. So this is the Cobra, and this is the King Cobra. See the difference in the top straps? So that versus that, much thicker. The cylinder is also slightly larger, of course, to accommodate the 357 Magnum. I believe the cylinders are the same length. No, the cylinder on and the frame, of course, the hole in the frame are also stretched in a little bit longer for the 357 Magnum. Also notice that the underlug is not tapered like the barrel. And there you can see those green marble aftermarket sights that I put on there. Very simple to do that. You simply, this is an Allen screw in here. By the way, obviously, if you can tell with a revolver it's empty, but just to show you it's clear. And you just unscrew that Allen screw right there, pull it out. The sight will then pop out, and you can put the new one in and screw it back in. I put a little bit of blue Loctite on there just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And so other than that, they're identical, you know, to each other. The grips are the same, the hammer's the same, the triggers are the same, the sights are the same. You know, again, the frame is just a little bit bigger, and this is a little heavier. You know, being made for 357 Magnum. Okay, and also just as another comparison, let me show you this is clear. Okay, this is my Taurus 605. Which I really like as well. It's a 357 Magnum, but this one is not a 6-shot. This is a 5-shot. So to show you the difference in size between the Cobra and this 6-shot, or 5-shot 605. Sorry, too many numbers. And but you can see very, you know, not all that much bigger. This is a little bigger than this. And I'm sorry, I'm probably not doing a great job, you know, showing this because it's just hard. But there's not that much difference in size. And I put Hogue grips on here, by the way, too. These came, of course, with the Taurus grips, and I really like the Hogue grips that I replaced and put on here. But this one does not have a replaceable front sight. It's just integral with the barrel. I think they may have changed that. On the newer models, they may have them pinned now. I'm not sure. And of course, these are, you know, the barrel and the barrel steel is all the same, and so, you know, the rifling is out of the same materials you see on the outside. This one has a shroud around the stainless steel barrel that's inserted inside of the shroud. A little different manufacturing process. This shoots great though. I really like my little Taurus. It's a little 5-shot. And again, these are the differences. The triggers on these are harder and not nearly as smooth as on the Colt, but not horrible. The single action's not bad at all on there. So anyway, that's this is more about the Colt Cobra here. I could show you the obviously there's quite a bit difference, more of a difference between the King Cobra and the you know, the Taurus. The King Cobra is much beefier than the Taurus is, and I would say probably can handle more, you know, full pressure rounds without having any trouble than the Taurus can. Although, you know, it's rated for 357, but I generally shoot plus P 38s out of this, or just regular 38s most of the time, as with all of these actually, which I'd say most people do. Okay, speaking of ammo, This is what I carry right here. These are hand loads loaded with Lehigh Defense Extreme Defender, 120 grain, solid copper, and you can see they have the Phillips screwhead type noses on them. If you go look up the reviews of ammo testers like Tools and Target, for example, where he does tests on this bullet, or Gun Sam is another good one. Um, and there's a number of them. If you can find like Kentucky Ballistics, I believe is another one, and Ohio Ballistics, I think is another one. Um, there's quite a few, but my two favorite are probably Gun Sam and Tools and Targets. But check out the testing on these in the gel, and you'll see these are really very reliable. They don't have to expand, but they do create a temporary stretch cavity like a hollow point. Probably not as much as a hollow point that works correctly, but they also tend to penetrate as well as a solid. So like a round nose. So maybe a little less than a round nose. Round nose really penetrated a lot. And I also have these FBI loads. These are 38 specials. You can see I see I got them in these speed strips. And this is what I do carry as a backup load, extra load when I'm carrying. And this is, I checked my ammo this time in my previous video I did for the Ruger LCP. I had 32 ACP ammo, and the Ruger's a 380. So I wanted to get it right this time. So this is the ammo that you see here. And they shoot really well out of the revolvers. And again, you can see this being tested by the people I've already mentioned. Okay, and I also most of the time I'm shooting my hand loads, which are 158 grain semi-wad cutter bullets at about 900 feet per second out of these revolvers. So they're about 950 out of a 4-inch. So, but I have not chronographed them, but they're standard pressure 38 special loads. Okay. All right, and yeah, and then also just to show you the holster I have. This is the holster that I have for the King Cobra as well as the Cobra. Fits both of them, and as you can see there, that's the name of the company. I forget it's okay. Just Holster It. Just Holster It. Got it off of Amazon. And I have to say, these inexpensive holsters like this, these Kydex holsters that you can get there, are generally very good. And of course, they keep the sweat off of your gun. And this is an inside the waistband model and is adjustable for cant. And you can see there, I have it set up to ride like this in my belt. So it's got a bit of a cant to it, FBI cant, if you will. Okay. All right, and so that's the Cobra fitting in there, and then also the King Cobra. I also have an El Paso Saddlery number 88 Combat Street Combat holster coming for these two, and that's outside the waistband and really nice. I really like my El Paso Saddlery holsters, and so I'm looking forward to getting that. And that is about it, folks. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on that. I'll show you since I got it here. This is my holster I have for the Taurus, and this is will fit the Taurus 605 as well as 856, which is their 6-shot 38 special. But as you can see here, slides right in. Fits really good. And the thing about these is you put them in and your belt puts a little bit of tension on the inside the waistband part, and that increases your retention, so it sticks better. So they're not going to come flying out. So like those holsters, they're usually like $40 or less. Usually like $30 or less. So that's a case where you actually get a good product even for an inexpensive price. So, in my humble opinion. And that's about it, folks. I just wanted to, again, give the opportunity to check out the Colt Cobra. And, again, I really do recommend this if you're interested in it. Same features, again, as the King Cobra with the recessed crown and the replaceable front sight, the Hogue grips, and the 6-shot capacity, and the gutter sights in the back. Everything is identical, and I just love the quality and the triggers on these, and of course the accuracy is great. Uh, and again, that picture I showed you, that was shot, if I didn't say so, in with double action. So that was the first 6 shots out of that I shot, and I think I shot my hand loads for those first 6 shots. And if you do your job, it does its. It's very accurate, and especially for the intended purpose. So, very happy with it. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching again. If you do like my vids and you want to get notified when more come out, then please subscribe, and hopefully you'll be notified. Thanks much, folks. See you next time.